Toxic top rope coming for your throat. Random show of them plus stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe. Cross the line, take a dive. Toxic top rope coming at your throat. I'm happy when I see your click because I done started a show. You can judge, but it's just the start. Just leave comment, a like and subscribe. Welcome to the Toxic Top Rope, but we don't make sense because it's completely random. As I also go on, important.
All right, I'm not an expert. I'm just a dude on the internet talking about wrestling. And welcome to the review of AEW Grand Slam, a collaboration with CMLL and AEW. And our first match was a 14, I got my phone up for this one, 14-man tag team match. You got Adam Cole, you got Atlantis, you got his father, Atlantis. No, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. You got Adam Cole, Atlantis, you got his son, Atlantis Jr., the Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito, you got Brody King, and Adam Cole is the TNT champion, I think. Daniel Garcia, you got Templario taking on FTR, Dax Hardwood. You got the Dunn Callis family. I do not know how to pronounce this, but you got that person. You got Josh Alexander, you got Takeshita, and you got the Proto Star Kyle Fletcher. You got Lance Archer and Vador Jr. And you had the manager out there with Stokely Hathaway. So in this match, it was so much happening. Like, the styles clashing was outstanding. Like, I don't know why, but I want like a rivalry between Brody King and Lance Archer. Just saw who's a better big man. I want Daniel Garcia and Josh Alexander's matches. I want all of these men. I want Kyle Fletcher to beat Bandito to be the Ring of Honor World Champion. Like, I wanted a lot, and I ain't never felt that. I haven't felt that way in a long time about a big man match. I wanted all of these people to do singles matches. That's how good the styles were meshing together. AEW is whoever does this, they are very good at putting the right wrestlers in the ring together to make magic. Ain't really never a bad match for AEW. The stories is a whole different story. If I exclude the storylines that don't make sense to myself, they have the better matches. Like, when it comes to in-ring work, they working. Ain't nobody messing with how they work. They wrestle their ass off. Boy. But the first match was won by the TNT champion, Adam Cole, Atlantis Jr., the Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito, Brody King, Daniel Garcia, and Templario. They won the match, but this is a 14-man tag team match that you want to see. It was very good. And then you had the Continental Champion getting ready for his, what do you call him? I don't know. Him and Kenny Omega's putting their belts together and making a new belt. So you got Okada with Don Callis taking on Mark Briscoe in a non-title match. These two went back and forth. We're seeing what I like. We're seeing the darker side of Okada when he's hitting hard and he's overly serious, even though he's still throwing finger signs. He's overly serious, and he is on his way to become that AEW World Champion. No doubt in my mind. And I'm a huge Mark Briscoe guy. And these two went out there and had a non-stop, fast-moving, hard-hitting match where Okada won. So I don't even know what we're here for. The next match, MJF, part of the representing the Hurt Syndicate, been hyping up this match for weeks. Against Mystico, the legendary Mystico, former first Sin Cara. And these two went out there and they had a very fun match. I ain't gonna even say what he did to Mystico out there, but Max was out there just being MJF. He was just being himself. And the crowd was into it. They were having fun. Mystico locked in his finisher, and before MJF can respond to the submission move, being in pain, MVP hopped up on the apron. MJF tapped out. The referee never saw it. And then you got Bobby Lashley, Shelton, everybody hopping up on the apron. The referee is trying to get everybody down. And then you had a low blow from, I think it was a low blow from MJF to Mystico in a schoolboy roll up. 1, 2, kick out. He kicked out. And then when he kicked out, they kept going and kept going. Then for some, I don't know who wrote this ending, but for some reason, MJF just kicked Mystico. He low blowed him. I almost said the wrong thing. He low blowed Mystico, and the referee called for the bell, and then they snatched his mask off until the Jet, Kevin Knight, and Speedball Mike Bailey ran out. I think that was calling folks Jet Speed. Is that the name of their tag team? But anyway, they came out to try to run off the Hurt Syndicate. And they didn't really run. They just kind of laughed. They was just like, what y'all here for? and so the winner of the match is Mystico by disqualification. Weird ending.
Toxic top rope coming for your throat. Random show with input stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe, cross the line.
Yeah, I had to clear my throat. So you got the next match was Ricochet, Masquerada Dorado. I think I said his name right. And representing the crew, you got Leo Rush, and then you got Hologram out there. So it's just a high flying match. They did very well with the time and the moves. That's what I'd be worried about with Luke, because Lucha Libre is legitimate. It's a legitimate style. It ain't just flipping. It's a style. And Ricochet and Leo Rush, the timing was good. Everyone hit their spots. Weren't really any mess ups or botches that I want to highlight, and did good for Hologram, who shocked me when he won this match. For sure, I thought Ricochet was winning this match because Ricochet been trying to build a group, and so I thought that he was going to win and, have something to say next week or whatever day AEW shows come on. And I watch on YouTube. I don't watch no full show, but it's like whatever group that Ricochet trying to build. I thought that he was gonna win here, so he got some leverage to tell, oh yeah, you see me, I'm winning, baby. But he didn't win, but he didn't get pinned, so it's fine. Hologram got a big highlight in this match. Okay, I'm gonna do these out of order for obvious reasons. Okay, you got the next match I'm gonna highlight. You got the Death Riders, you got the World Champion Moxley, you got Wheeler Yuta, you got the Corporate Bucks, you got the Corporate Bucks, you got Matthew, you got Nicholas, you got freaking Beast Mortals out there, you got Marina Shikawa. I said the wrong goddamn name, Marina Shafir, and versus the Ops. And the Ops are your AEW 6-man champions. You got Joe, you got Powerhouse Hobbs, you got Shibata, you got Swerve, you got Ospreay, you got Prince Nana out there. And they had a 10-man match. I'm saying it like that because I guess they fighting for AEW. So you got the Ops and Swerve and Ospreay are they represent AEW, and Moxley and them are representing the takeover because the Death Riders run the show, I assume. You got super badass Moxley. I'm very confused about it's easy to follow, but I'm confused about what are we, I guess they fighting for control. But will it be fighting for control if the Young Bucks are the EVPs and they gonna run the show regardless and do whatever they want? So it's very up and down, It's like they fighting against the system, and not the TNA system, but they fighting against a corporate in AEW to keep because the EVP is only with Moxley to keep the peace. Because the EVP, so in storyline, they trying to be like, we're with you, Moxley. Whatever you want to do, we're good. It's like being hostage in your own house. But you functioning regular. That's what it is. It's like, we're gonna stand with you because you're the top guy. Hey, we're EVPs. Look. We're harmless. We're a champion. So the match went on, and I was very upset that Moxley team won. They are running the show. They beating up everybody. What was the point of them winning? Moxley don't lose. No, the Death Riders don't lose any momentum. They don't. They don't lose any momentum if they lose. They wouldn't have because they're running the show. But I was a little bit upset that we didn't really get a CMLL person in this match because Beast Mortal is AEW through and through. He's in AEW's in Ring of Honor, but I thought that we was going to get a little bit more, but they was storyline driven in that one. They have an Anarchy in the Arena, all these hardcore matches, all these variation of matches. And one thing I saved to now is it was the funniest part of the whole night. Adam Page came out, and I think he's from Texas. I don't really know, but he came out. He cut a full promo in Spanish in like a Southern accent. I never seen nothing like that. It was outstanding. The funny part is the worst translator. That was so bad. Excalibur couldn't keep up with Adam Page enough to translate. Chris in New Japan, even if he goes behind, he speeds through enough and clear enough so we can know what the person is saying. They got subtitles, sure enough, but Excalibur could not translate fast enough, and it was kind of embarrassing. And I had to rewatch this several times because I couldn't stop laughing at Excalibur going up, but trying to get the damn translation out, brother. The fuck. So my main event was Xerxes, the CMLL Women's World Champion, taking on the belt collector, the OG, the CEO, Mercedes Moné. Money. And my thing is that they had an amazing match. What I thought was going to happen, since she's going into All In, I think that's the pay-per-view. I think since they're going into All In, I thought that Toni Storm was going to come out and cost Mercedes the victory. I thought this was a storyline. I thought Toni Storm's going to come out, the music's going to play. She was going to look, and then Toni Storm's going to come out and chase her. I fantasy booked the hell out of this for no reason. But I thought she was going to chase her, and they was going to go up the ramp, 1, 2, 3, count out, and then Xerxes was going to retain her championship. Nope. The belt collector pinned her for a clean 1, 2, 3. The match was outstanding, but she pinned her clean and adds another belt to her current collection. She gonna have China Jazz from WWE. She gonna have Jazz muscles when I'm carrying that company and carrying all these companies, carrying all them belts on her back. Respect to the OG Sasha Banks. I'm not a fan of a person with 2 titles, and she got like 8, or maybe 5 or 6. But I'm happy for a Black woman to have all them damn championships. I ain't got no hate on that. I'm just personally not a fan of anybody that got more than 1 championship. I've been like that since I was a child. I don't like double champions at all. But she defends all the belts. I watch all the time on YouTube. She defends all the belts. But Toni Storm, after Mercedes Moné won, Toni Storm came up on the Tron and was talking about Mercedes Moné like she was, like Toni Storm was a detective, and she was chasing or narrating, describing Mercedes in this old, super old school way. And as she's watching, Mina Shikawa comes out, and Mercedes is confused. Tony Storm, Lady in Red, shows up behind her and scares her, tries to fight her. She runs away. Tony Storm chases Mercedes all the way to the top of the ramp, grabs her in for the Storm Zero. That's a stuffed pile driver. But the referee was able to get her away, and Mercedes Moné was running so hard, she jumped into the crowd and landed in this man's arms. I know he was happy for the night, but jumped in his arms. But good goddamn show, AEW. Good goddamn show, CMLL. And I'm very happy to say that I enjoyed it. And happy congratulations to Mercedes Moné winning for the culture and adding another goddamn belt to her collection. Toxic Top Rope coming at your throat.
Toxic top rope coming for your throat. Random show with input stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe. Cross the line, take a dive. Toxic top rope coming at your throat. I'm happy when I see your clip because I done started a show. You can judge, but it's just the start. Just leave comment, a like.